Mow your lawns. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on this House of the Dragon reaction series. Today, we are continuing off with our favorite white-haired crazy people. This one is House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 7. This is the penultimate episode for Season 2, so I'm guessing some shit's gonna go down. The last time on House of the Dragon, Rhaenyra sent some foreign aid to King's Landing and pretty much won over the hearts and minds of all the small folk instantly, because the crown had been basically hoarding all the good food and giving them basically fishes and scraps. So the people aren't too happy. There was a big old riot, and Alicent and what's her name? Luna Lovegood. They almost got overran by that crowd, but they got away safely. That dragon picked that one dude as its rider. I don't know his name because obviously I don't know names in these shows. And the king woke up, but then his brother Aemond is like, "You didn't see anything, right? You didn't see anything? Because if you did, pillow over the face." And he's like, no, I didn't see anything. So I don't know how long that king's gonna last, Aegon, because Aemond is the king consort, or he's like the king something, so I'm sure he wants to keep his role. But anyway, I want to jump into this episode. So if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos, and sometimes I stream, I guess. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, you guys can go to the Patreon. If you want to get a jump start on some shows, go over there and check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube at some point. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this episode of I almost said Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. This one is Season 2, Episode 7. Let's do it. Wiener, 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 dangle wiener. And as always, I got my gamer subs today. This is good. It's like a melted cherry slushy. It's, ooh, dragon standoff. Hell yeah. What a way to start an episode. And it's really bright. Look how bright I'm lit up. Is this the queen seeing that she has a new rider, maybe? Or challenging him to take it back, maybe? He's not used to being around the dragons.
You stand before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh shit.
With a dragon of House Targaryen. What do you want?
To learn the ways of dragon riders.
Came to the right woman. You lost one guard, but you gained another one.
This dragon came to me. I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service.
So he has Valyrian blood. Is Valyrian and Targaryen like the same?
What is your parentage?
We're not the sort of family to keep annals, Your Grace. Adam of Hull.
Of Hull, is that like because he works on ships?
You have done something I feared impossible.
It's good to have
you can get him to Dragonstone.
some new allies.
I can try.
Do you know any Valyrian to speak to him? That's the tongue, right? Not Targaryen, it's Valyrian.
Both my house and the realm.
Why is she being bathed by a... Oh. I was wondering if maybe she would get that scale rot or whatever it's called, grayscale.
Nothing is clean here.
Well, maybe if you don't leave food out, or you didn't kill all the rat catchers.
To the Kingswood, I think.
Then I'll have the stewards prepare a retinue.
No retinue.
That dude looks really familiar. Has he been in this show the whole time? Who is that guy?
Oh, not bad, boy.
The dragon sea smoke with the rider.
Where did you hear it?
My squire. He heard it from a stable hand, who heard it from his father, a fisherman, whose shipmate claims he saw it.
He said, she said, ×4. Jesus.
Perhaps this is one of those whispers best left.
Yeah. If it's like 4 or 5 people removed, I wouldn't trust it either. But in this case, he would be right. But now he knows, and Alicent will now know as well. You know, there's a lot of complaints about this show being too dark, but I think it's too bright now. It honestly just might be my monitor settings. I hate this monitor. It's too bright.
The rider, do we know who he is?
A shipwright in your employ, Lord Hand. She wishes him to be instructed in dragon riding, and that I should teach him some high Valyrian.
So he doesn't know how to control the dragon then.
Sea Smoke chose him. He surely has Targaryen blood in him somewhere.
Not enough to turn his hair white.
You trust this man?
What choice do I have? Without him, I have only Cyrax, who may give Aemond a second thought.
And you don't have Daemon's dragon to rely on right now because you don't know where he's at or what he's doing, really.
I can find others with a more direct line of breeding.
I once worked in a pleasure house. Generations of Targaryen princelings had their revels.
There are 80 of their bastards that are known to me, the misbegotten offspring of your house.
What? Targaryens would never go to those places.
You speak of the lowborn.
They are as like to serve you as highborn lords.
Especially if you raise them up, give them a house, and
There is honor.
Your royal half-brothers wage war against you.
yeah.
Are they bound by honor?
Honor is just something made up to keep the highborns in line.
The order of things has changed. Embrace it.
Well then, let us raise an army of bastards.
Hell yeah. I mean, John was a bastard, and he did pretty damn good. A whole army of bastards, that would be nothing but loyal to you. Raising them up from squalor.
My lord,
I got a dragon now.
how you have come up in the world. Well done.
That's it. It's like, thanks, I didn't do anything except run away. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. Here's my boy. Let's see how crazy this dude gets this episode.
Brought the river lords, my king.
Condolences on the passing of your grandson.
I did nothing. You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
He's the new Bella Ramsey of the show.
You have a decision to make.
It does seem to me that you've made rather a mess here. Barbarities in the Queen's name.
Whose side are you on?
That kid's gonna be very easy to intimidate and push over.
We recognize the authority of Queen Rhaenyra and your own as her king consort.
Good.
Notice, you still use the word consort.
You will call your banners to war.
That might be difficult, my king. Tis yet to be seen that they will heed my authority, and they'll hate you.
They don't gotta like him.
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
I suppose if you go with them and show up with a dragon, maybe they'd be a little more persuaded.
Come along, Lord Oscar.
Kid, you're way in over your head, man. Like, that's why this type of governing system can't work. Who's the next in line? Oh, this literal child? Yeah, let's make him king or lord of the land. And it's so dumb. Like, who the fuck's this kid?
Let us put all the old unpleasantness behind us.
I mean, bloodshed?
Rivermen, honor the old ways and abide by tradition. You have been summoned here to swear anew your fealty to him. In his wisdom, he has pledged his house and yours to me.
And to...
Lord Oscar, why should we follow a boy?
I did only what was necessary, and I now deliver to you the traitor.
I agree. I am young, and I have no love for Daemon Targaryen. He is the son.
He's got a little more brave with a lot of people around him.
My best course, defer to the oath my grandsire swore to King Viserys, her representative, the prince.
King, mind your tongue, boy.
No, you're not. Just because you got some people behind you. Come on.
Will you have our army or not? I am in the...
Your Lord Oscar is bold. I may have been a touch enthusiastic in pursuing my aims.
Yeah, you could call it that if you'd like.
The old ways call for justice.
They who bent the knee to the usurper have been brought to heel.
I accept you as my vassal, but I am Lord Paramount of all river houses, and there is only one answer for the crimes you visited upon your neighbors. You did not have to pursue such savagery.
Daemon's gonna stop him and get their trust, right?
Seize him. Denounce your crimes.
Oh dear.
Daemon's gotta kill him?
No.
Oh, shit. Just quick like that. And as soon as Daemon started walking, he's like, oh shit, no. He knew that was coming. Is that a goat? Oh, Daemon's cracking. That actor's like, damn it, I gotta get back into that makeup. My Deadpool makeup. It does look a lot like Deadpool, doesn't it? Deadpool with a little bit of wispy hair.
I never wanted it. All that pain it caused crushes whoever wears it.
Heavy is the head that
always
hangs
wanted
the
it.
crown.
Do you want it still?
And what will you do to get it? Will you kill Rhaenyra? Kinda got a feeling he might. Oh, he's walking. Oh god, execute the guy that made that cane, dude.
A moment, please!
You gotta suck that up as soon as someone else comes in.
Not me.
God. Imagine just, what would they be, 4th degree burns? I don't know if there's higher than 3rd degree burns. Just every movement for him is agony.
Your progress is impressive, but I'm afraid you must work harder. There are adjustments to the gate. You will learn now that you are as you are.
He was careful not to use the word crippled. Maybe you should give him your cane guy, because that maester obviously doesn't know how to do it.
I push him on your instruction. He is spent.
It will be long before he may rest again.
What's that supposed to mean?
The Queen requires ships at her service in King's Landing. Put trusted swords aboard.
The Queen has found a new rider for one of her dragons. The rider is your brother.
Aye.
confess I knew little of your mother's heritage.
Probably from a brothel.
Something in the blood.
He's like, you want me to go up to a dragon? Like, hell no.
When does your grace mean to return to the city?
I'm not yet certain I do.
Where is she going?
Good night.
It's not like her to rough it.
Lowborn claiming dragons. These people are courageous. Mongrels.
Come on, dude. Beggars can't be choosers, man. Especially if you need to assemble an army. There's only so many highborns.
House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then?
What else would you have me do? Fly against Vhagar myself? With these riders, we can end a needless war.
And when you die?
You are my heir.
Could you write it down? Because your dad didn't, and this is starting a lot of shit.
Don't pursue it.
Just let...
But I cannot gainsay that which the gods have laid before me.
He just wants to roll over for him and just... I mean, obviously the whole Game of Thrones thing is ridiculous. Just a goddamn throne. But I guess if you lose power, you lose everything in this world.
Do whatever you must to see that it finds her.
Who's that going to? That dude's mom, maybe? Is she still alive across the narrow waters or whatever it's called? Oh. Just a heads up for next time, whatever you're doing, some subterfuge or some undercover work, don't dress in all red. You stand out literally like you're the brightest thing there. That dude looked like a Targaryen.
Rhaenyra is recruiting small folk to go to Dragonstone.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't take you. They're looking for Targaryen bastards. Boats leave tonight.
I'd have been first in line if it wasn't for my injury.
I took an arrow in the knee.
I can't be sure it's all true.
Bark, no tinder.
Never live it down.
Just a storyteller then.
Yes, there he is.
One for Ulf, the Dragon Lord.
Oh, the Dragon Lord. Or the Dragon Scorched, whichever one. I'd be terrified to go up to a dragon too.
I don't want you to go.
I can't ignore this.
How did he hide his hair when he was a kid?
My mother worked in a pleasure house because rich men paid more to fuck a woman with silver hair.
How does a Targaryen become a prostitute?
Used to tell me I was no different to her brother's boys, Viserys and Daemon.
So his uncle was the king?
We would never want again if I claimed a dragon.
I do not care to be a widow.
If you just sit around here, though, the war's gonna come. Wow, there's a lot of them going. Holy shit. Look at all those bastards. I will laugh my ass off if Hugh, I know his name because they just said it, if Hugh got, like, burnt and that dude that's drinking, he's the one that gets the dragon. Goddamn overgrowth. Mow your lawns. She's not going for one last swim, is she? No way she's gonna, like, kill herself by drowning.
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here.
Looks like an angel when she's in that water like that. I thought she was just gonna go out there and swim till she couldn't swim anymore. I like the time for this show. It's not afraid to like jump forward a few days or weeks.
Corras maestas, sesir boni dao, letir vakejot rakilos dao.
You're telling your queen this? Do something, Rhaenyra. Say something. It's not a good introduction with these new people to show them how kind of pushover you are. She kind of needs them though, I guess.
Each of you has left behind a life to answer this call, to which you might never return.
Can I go back?
For your kin, for all the realm. These two dragons added, the enemy will have no choice but to give way.
All those people just for the possibility of 2 spots. It's a lot of death that she's looking at right there.
Vermithor, perhaps the most fierce.
It's gonna be Hugh that gets that one.
May the gods bless you.
The 2 that's chosen. The rest of you, may God have mercy. They don't got anybody to hold them back now. Those guys are gone.
Naijot mazis vermitos.
Sounded like he understood that. I'd be happy too if I was like one of the ones that came and both the dragons were picked before I got my chance. I'd be like, oh, good. I can just stay here. Ooh, it's a big shadow. That's a big boy. Oh, that was cool hearing that. Oh, I don't know how they do this sound design. Dude's nostril is as big as your body. Oh, it's purring. It's a badass image.
Who among you would be first?
See what you're worth there, dude. Imagine seeing a dude burn and then it's like, well, need someone else to come and try. Like, damn. Is she just leaving? I thought she was gonna watch the whole thing. Oh, okay. That group needs to step back out of fire range. She's like, don't kill them all. Don't kill them all. Oh, no! It got a lot of them.
Your Grace, we must away.
You ain't leaving. Why were they all in a group? And the guards. Like, come the fuck on. Was that the one it chose? Nope, it didn't choose anybody. That was very dumb how she did that. Come on. Surprise dragon piss. God, imagine being on fire and then being eaten by a dragon. That would be shit. Like, being on fire is like one of the worst ways you can die, and then just being eaten and made into poop on top of that. Oh, that girl's dead too. Fuck. Unless it submits. Come on, Vhagar. Oh, he's cut. Oh. Here I am. He's cut, so it's gonna smell the blood. Good guy, you. Come on! He's just a good boy. He's just a little hungry. That's all. That changed him right there. You could see the instant it changed him. All right. Got yourself another dragon, Rhaenyra. No other prospects for the other one, but you got one. Oh, he's gonna run into the other one. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Why would you run further into the cave? You don't know where you're going. Speaking of dragon piss, you wanna take a guess what that is? Yup. Ran right into him. That's a badass looking dragon. He doesn't even see it, does he? He just thinks it's part of the wall. Did he just step in a dragon egg? Oh, dude, you just killed a baby dragon. Let's see if your bullshit fools a dragon. It just pushed him away. Your bullshit worked on the dragon. Now you gotta be a dragon rider, dude. All right. 2 dragons.
Prince Darren's dragon Targaryen has at last taken to wing. Host will be unstoppable.
What dragon is this? This isn't Daemon, is it? There's no way Daemon. No, Daemon has a long neck boy. Who's this? Is this that dude that we just saw? You went back to King's Landing, dude? Come on. I don't like this dude, that's for damn sure. You don't have any control over that dragon, dude. Is Dragonstone and King's Landing that close to each other? I thought they were a long way away. Look at that dragon posted up. If they took him out right now, if she got on her dragon, those other 2 went, they could take out the dragon and they'd win, basically. All right, let's talk about it. All right, everybody, that was the penultimate episode for season 2 of House of the Dragon. Now, for the most part, this episode was a lot of nothing. Basically, all these bastard Targaryens from King's Landing got together and they went to Dragonstone, or Dragon's Reach, whatever it's called. Now, I didn't know that they were that close. Is it basically just like split between a peninsula? Like King's Landing's here and Dragonstone's like across the bay or something like that? I assumed it was like hours and hours away, but guess not. So he basically got on that dragon and was doing a joyride, and it went over King's Landing and went back to Dragonstone. So yeah, Rhaenyra now has 2 additional full-grown fighting dragons, while that dude just told the king consort, or the king regent, no, prince regent? Whatever, told Aemon that they have a dragon that just started flying, so it's still gonna be a long time before that dragon is, like, you know, fighting ready. And again, like I was saying, he doesn't even have control over his dragon, because, like, it was going towards that dragon, towards Dragonstone, and he had to basically, like, fight it just to turn around. So I don't think that dragon is going to be reliable in the future. Alicent is off doing something. I'm not sure what she's doing or where she's going. Maybe I missed it or I was talking over it, but she's kind of roughing it, so I guess we'll see where that leads. And Daemon basically got the Riverland people, but the dude that was helping them, he just off with his head because he kind of went psycho doing what Daemon wanted him to do, and Daemon's going psycho, so it's just like, do as I say, not as I do type of thing. But anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode, and especially like the dragon feast? Did you think that was ridiculous too, while they're all standing in a crowd? That was just kind of dumb. You gotta let me know in the comment box down below, and remember, if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I also do some bonus videos, and sometimes I stream, I guess. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below, and with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length of the week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, right now, you guys can go to the Patreon. If you want to get a jump start on some shows, go over there and check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube at some point. And yeah, that's going to be about it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all next week with the Season 2 finale of House of the Dragon. Take it easy, guys.
Let us raise an army of bastards.